All right, I just wanted to break down really fast why quantity creates quality, especially in an oversaturated space. The more you post, the more of your ideas that you get out into the world, the more you'll recognize and be able to see what works, and you start to get an idea of what proven concepts actually are. There's nothing new under the sun. What works is extremely basic, and you have to learn how to do the same thing over and over again, which isn't a overtly exciting process. It gets boring over time. And that's why when you stay simple, when you stay basic, it ends up working over a long period of time. So when you're posting your content, you're getting all of your ideas out there, the pattern that you'll start to recognize is the things you say and do that tend to get a lot of views, it gets more comments, and it gets more likes. Those are outliers. Anything that is an outlier or quote unquote viral is a video that performs 10 times better than the rest of your content. If you're used to getting around 100 views on your content and then you post a video and it gets 300 views, 400 views plus, that is an outlier. And when you get these outliers, wait a couple of weeks, and after a couple of weeks, I want you to post that exact video again. However, the next time you post that video, try to improve on one thing from that video. And then do that same thing over and over and over again. And over time, your high performing videos are just going to perform better and better and better. This is a process, and this is a something that you develop over time. It's something you develop through posting a lot of content. And I think it's not a contrarian thing to do or say to post 10, 15, 30 times plus a day, especially in the beginning when you're first starting your content creation journey. Post as many videos as you possibly can. This is gonna do two things, one of two things. One, it's gonna develop your confidence in not just speaking and posting, but in having your face and your voice and your ideas on camera and getting it out into the world. It's going to give you an immediate confidence boost, especially over time. The more and more you post, the more you get engagement, the more you get likes, and the more you see that there's actually people out in the world that agree with your ideas. The next thing that it's gonna do is build a skill for you. It's gonna build the skill of being consistent at doing something. And I see that that is a problem that you have sometimes, is that there's nothing in life that you've been consistent with outside of what people have to tell you to do. You probably had someone stand over you, micromanage you, and tell you what to do your whole life. And for the first time, you're presented with the opportunity where you're having to do something where you're essentially having to manage yourself. You're having to manage your own content. You're having to manage what you do, what you post, and what you say. And this isn't something that you're used to doing. But when you post a lot of content, when you post a lot of quantity, and you're just getting it all out there, it's gonna teach you how to be consistent and serving your audience and serving people that actually need a solution and help with a problem they're having in their life. And sometimes this is going to be stuff that you're guessing at doing in the beginning. But over time, from having a ton of quantity, it creates quality through you making your videos better and better when you're finding your outliers. That's just one strategy that you can use when it comes to content creation. Here's another strategy. If you want to find outliers, You don't have to post a ton of videos to figure that out. You could just do research, do market research, look to find questions that people are already asking. And a lot of the times you don't have to go through a ton of comments to see what people are saying in other people's contents that are there we go. A lot of times you don't have to look at other people's comments and what they're saying in the comments to figure out what people want to hear and need to hear. You can just go look at what other people are posting. You can go look at what other people are posting. You can go look at other people's winners. You can go look at what they're posting and what's working for them, right? Let's say you're watching or you're on a creator's page and they have 10,000 followers, yet every other video they're making is getting thousands, like I'm talking about 15, 20, 30 to hundreds of thousands of videos. They're posting videos that are outliers. And those are also videos that you can recreate. I'm not saying to go and say the same things that they're saying, but what I'm saying is to speak on the topics that they're currently speaking on, to give your own take on the topics that they're speaking on and speaking about. That's just another strategy to find those same outliers. If you find a creator and they have some type of contrarian take where they're saying, oh, I think you should post 40 videos every single day. And then they talk about why they believe you should post 40 videos every single day. You could then go a couple of days where you post 20 videos for a week. And then you talk about your experience of posting 20 videos in a week. And then you have a contrarian take where you say, oh, you should be posting 20 videos every single day, and here's why. Or you can have an opposing opinion. You could say, I posted 20 videos every single day for a week. This is why you should only post 1 or 2 or 3 videos a week, because in my experience of doing it, XYZ, this is what happened and this is the results that I got. For example, I posted 15 to 20 videos a day for a week. It was exhausting. I started to run out of things to say. And to be quite honest, I didn't enjoy it. But what I found from the experience is that I had my outliers and then I had my stuff that didn't do well at all. And the topics of some videos that I was talking about had more views than others. And now I'm able to say, okay, I know what 3, 4, 5, 6, 700 people want to hear about, and it's this. Or I've had videos get thousands of views. I'm like, okay, I know what this amount of people want to hear about. And then another thing you have to do is decide whether you're willing to continue to make content like that. Like this is, I won't just say it's just a game, but you have to have some type of strategy. And then at the same time, you have to know what you want. What content do you want to create? Who do you want to target? Who are you trying to reach? Who do you want to reach? Who is it that you want to help? And that's just if you're in the infotainment game. If you're in the entertainment game, then you got to decide. It really the same thing. Who's my niche? Who do I want to talk to? Who do I want to entertain? Who do I want to speak to? This is really a long-term play. Content in general is a long-term play, and it takes time to develop the skills of posting content. But if you master these two things I was talking about in the beginning, one, just gaining the confidence to post the content, to get your ideas out and get used to speaking on camera, and two, develop the consistency you need to do step number one, you're going to immediately be ahead of 98% of people, because the majority of people are not posting their content consistently, even if their content is going viral, right? Over time, you end up getting just the same amount of views because you chose to be consistent. And then you also speak better because you became more confident over time. That's the Tech Talk for today. That's the masterclass for today. Hope you guys enjoyed the content.